In this video, I'm going to give you 5 things I wish I knew earlier when starting my real estate career. Welcome back, guys. My name is Cody Garrett. I'm with Century 21 Parker and Stragas Realty. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to give you guys a controversial topic of 5 things I wish I knew when starting my real estate career. Now, like I said, it could be controversial. Everybody has their own way of, starting their own career in real estate. Everybody has their own mistakes. But I want to personally give you 5 things I wish I knew earlier. That way you don't make this mistake. If you're up and coming realtor or thinking about getting into the real estate game, I don't want you to make these 5 mistakes that I made that I wish I knew sooner. So let's get into the video. Number 1, having a solid lead generation strategy. Now, if you guys watched my last videos, actually my first video of watch this before you become a realtor, I mentioned a lot that I came into this game really blind. I didn't know what I was doing. I honestly I didn't even think I was going to get this far of even giving my license, to be honest with you guys. Now, fast forward through all that, whenever I got my license, whenever I was quote unquote active, I didn't necessarily have a strategy on how I get leads, how I nurture leads, and how I close leads. Now, as I'm going to get forward in this video, as later in this video, I'm going to understand my first thing to do was go door knocking people. And at first it was really daunting. I didn't know what I was doing, talking to strangers, going up to strangers' porches and knocking on their doors, super dangerous. It was something I never did before. And I made a lot of mistakes doing that too, which I'm going to get soon into this video on about door knocking. But that was one of my lead generation strategies topics. Now, in my previous videos, I think it was 2 videos ago where I was in my first brokerage. I didn't really get much training on what to do. I didn't get as far. I wasn't acknowledged a lot. I was doing a lot of YouTube searching on what's the newest lead generation, what's the most current lead generation strategies in 2023. And I was really trying to do research on how I can get my leads and how I can start my business. But it was really like I said, it was going in blind. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a lot of mistakes. I was new to the business world. I didn't know what I was doing. And it really, door knocking was really my first real strategy, and it didn't go as well until later on down the line. Now, like I said, with door knocking, this leads into my next tip. And number 2, provide value when going door knocking. Now, as I mentioned in the last tip, I did do door knocking as my first lead generation strategy. I don't do it anymore, but when I did it, I got a couple leads out of it. Now, when the advice I want to give you guys, if you are thinking about going door knocking in 2024, you don't want to go door knocking, asking if people want to buy or sell off rip. No, they will get a door closed on you to the face. And another thing, when you go door knocking, you really have tough skin. Because as I mentioned in my previous videos, a lot of people don't like to get rejected. Rejection is the number one confidence killer. Rejection and comparison is the number one confidence killer. It's the joy. It's the theft of joy. That's what they used to say. Comparison is the theft of joy. Rejection is also the theft of confidence. That's what I believe in. Now, what I learned from my mistakes going into door knocking, you want to provide people that you're door knocking with value. For example, I used to, like I said, I used to go door knocking, hey, are you looking to buy or sell your home, all that? And you'd be like, no. And I usually would be like, okay, have a good day. No, that's not how you do it. What you want to do is you want to provide value. Go out there with a market analysis. Go out there with a market update. Go out there, with some information people might be interested in, because you never know. You could be knocking on a guy that wants to sell his house today, or a guy that wants to buy a home in the future and wants to know what's the marketing, what's the neighborhood status. How much is the neighborhood worth? How much is my house worth? Go out there with free analysis. Now, when you are door knocking, you want to get the people to engage. You don't want to do all of the talking. That's what I did. I usually, was the one talking. The only thing they would say literally was yes or no. I never let them. I never let them talk. I never went for in engaging conversations. It was like that. That was the thing that really failed me. I never let them talk. You know, when I learned, the thing is how I, like I said, I don't door knock anymore, but I can give you my strategy on how I used to door knock. Usually, I would go up to them with a neighborhood or any type of analysis. Hey, such and such, are you interested in a free market analysis? They would say yes or no. If they said yes, okay, give it to them. Now, are you working with a realtor? Would you like for me to provide you more each month? I'll give them market analysis each month if I got their email and phone number. So let's say I got their email and phone number. Cool, that is a potential lead. Now, after that, you want to engage with them. Say like, how long have you been listening? How long have you been living here? How long, do you ever plan on upsizing or downsizing in time in the future? Get them to engage. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't always do the talking. It's something I really had to learn. Not only that, it took a lot of confidence and a lot of fear to just get out of me to even go up to somebody's door and just knock and try to get business out of it. So yeah, that's number 2. Provide value if you're going door knocking. Something I wish I should have knew. I just wish I should have got training on. I would have gotten a lot more leads today if I knew that way before the future. Which leads me to my 3rd tip: getting out of your comfort zone to network. Now, back then, I was still nervous to even talk to people. Now, it was already daunting enough that I knew that real estate was all about networking and talking to a lot of people. And it was like I said, I never was an extroverted type of guy. And literally last year, I was still like I was so introverted. If I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, I was still so introverted. Like I said, I knew real estate was all about networking, business, meeting a lot of new people, and it's like I had to force myself out of that, or else I wasn't gonna meet anybody. Or I'm not gonna make any connections. I was afraid to do things by myself. I started off by going to cafes by myself, with my computer and trying to do work for myself and trying to, even me going to a cafe was already nerve-wracking enough because for one, I used to care what people think. It was always like in me going to like restaurants, cafes by yourself. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing here? Like you're a weirdo. Like, what are you doing? Eventually, like I said in my last videos, I started to put myself out there. I started to actually, get out of my comfort zone. I started to talk to new people every day. That's how I met new friends every day. I met new people, new faces. Like, I'm very extroverted. I can talk to anybody now. Back then, I didn't have the confidence to do it. And which led me today, I can meet, I met a lot of new people. Lots of new people. I'm not afraid to go to networking events by myself. I'm not afraid to go to open houses by myself. I'm not afraid to go to realtor open houses by myself. I'm not afraid to do a lot of things by myself. I literally just went to a car show literally last weekend by myself. And it's like, you really got to learn to do things on your own, and you got to learn to just do it. If I had to put it in the best way, just do it. You have to network. You have to get social in real estate. So yeah, number 3, get social. Number 4, having patience. Now, when I started real estate, I always knew that it was going to be, a pretty long journey. I knew that we wasn't going to get paid on, like, really directly. We wasn't going to get paid. Even my first broker told me it was going to be some months before you even see your first paycheck. Now, I always had that patience in me, but I wanted to put this notes in here to tell you guys that, in real estate, it's a lot of patience. Not even in real estate, being an entrepreneur takes a lot of patience. I even have a video on my Instagram, a little short form video on Instagram explaining, are you really for the entrepreneur life? I don't know when you guys are watching this. I just posted it today on my social media, so be sure to go check that out. But I asked people, are you really ready for that entrepreneur lifestyle? Are you ready to sacrifice? Are you ready? Are you patient? Are you ready to make investments? Are you ready for your own family to turn on you? Are you ready for, friends and family to, doubt you? Are you ready for all that? I say that because I'm currently going through it. I have family and friends who are like, man, like, are you really gonna make it? What you're doing, nobody's watching you, you're not getting as much business, even though I just started social media and they're already doubting me. And I'm already 4 months deep into this. So I'm like, people really don't have the patience nowadays. If you're doing things, like people will low key hate you. People will low key hate you for what you're doing because they didn't have the confidence to do it. They didn't have the patience to do it. People give up immediately. I have personal friends and family who I see people who give up on their dreams, and I'm like, I don't say it aloud, but I'm like, what's the point? Like, why give up now? You want to be this big entrepreneur, you want to start this clothing brand, you want to do this and that, but don't have the patience or the time, or you want to invest into your business. So what's the point? So yeah, that's number 4, having patience, not only for real estate, but only in business in general. Which leads me to my 5th topic that I wish I knew sooner, that everybody needs to do. Don't think you can do it on your own. Invest into a mentor. Have somebody teaching you on the side. Have somebody who is far significantly better than you teach you on what you need to do to make your business grow. I personally have a mentor right now. His name Mike Sherrod. He's the one that's mentoring me on doing social media as of right now for real estate. Now, back then, I didn't believe in mentors. I thought mentors was like a scam, just a quick cash grab. I thought mentors were a quick cash grab. I thought they were scams, but in all reality, they're really not. They really value you and they really want to help you succeed. Now, this is not the only mentor I'll be investing in. I'm investing into more mentors in the future. Like, I'm a personal trainer. I'm gonna invest into a mentor for my personal training. If you guys don't know him, Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter, that's his name. He's gonna be my personal trainer, mentor, and he's gonna teach me how to do online fitness training. But that to the side, when it comes to any business, invest into people, like I said, that are better than you. They're better than you. Not only is they're gonna boost your confidence and tell you what to do. Yeah, Mike right now really got me into making content. His stories were really captivated to me because he said he started. It was daunting, it was scary. He didn't want to do it. People thought he always thought people think of him in some sort of way. I had the same reasoning too, but look at me now. I'm doing YouTube. I'm making short form content. I'm staying consistent with it, and I'm getting clients from it. I'm getting a lot of attention from it. That's what I want. That's my investment. That's exactly what I want. And me investing into him, I'm really getting my return on investment, because a lot of people think that this doesn't work. It really does. Invest into someone who is better than you. Invest into a teacher, a mentor. They really are worth it. Please don't think they're scammers. Now, there are some mentors who are just cash grabs, who are just, preying on desperate people. But you really got to do your research. Really do your research and really, take your time to trust who you want to put your money into. Basically what I'm trying to say. And I put my trust into Mike and Brandon Carter as my personal trainer, online fitness coach. I don't know why I say online fitness coach, as he's gonna be my personal trainer. He's gonna coach me on how to make an online fitness, training business. But other than that, invest into a mentor for my 5th tip. Really, really invest into a mentor or any sort of teacher that will help you boost your business in the future. And that is it, guys. Those are my 5 tips I wish I knew earlier when starting my real estate career. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to follow all my social media links down below. I post daily real estate tips every day, and every Monday I post property tours, just in case you guys are interested in looking at new tours across the Arkansas area every Monday. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get to it.